oh boy, when I tell you this one has been haunting me, it really has been. Like, it's been in the back of my mind, and I thought it would be extremely easy to do this, and don't get me wrong, it kind of is. But there's so many units and different comps you can make with this group of units, because most of the water units are actually extremely good. You'll see what I mean when I go into more detail, but right now, let's have an inside look at Mono Water. The first one we got here is Weaver. He is a water human. His slots are 5-star physical, 5-star support, and 4-star support. And the skill is 7 second CT, 1800 water damage physical, and recovers own HP by 120 and increases own arts by 8. It's not that bad, but his normal arts is where it gets kind of nice. So 13,500 water damage physical, increases all allies arts by 20, and for 20 seconds allies gain a damage barrier that negates 2000 damage, 2000 break. For his true arts, 31,000 water damage physical, and for 13 seconds reduces enemies water resistance by 30% and increases allies critical damage by 50%. Honestly, he is really good. This guy and Vox are basically bread and butter, and both are always used together because Weaver really complements him, and not just him, everybody else on the team. Having 2 support slots is a pretty big plus, since he's gonna fill Arc Gauge faster for the whole team. He's mainly used for the burst arch gen most of the time, but his true arch is extremely good if you want to hit for more damage. In case you want to keep on adding to the pain till you'll bring to the bosses, no matter how many units keep getting added, Weaver always finds a nice little niche spot in teams, since his slots are always going to be extremely good, and that barrier does help you stay alive most of the time. He does a way better job at keeping his team alive though, better than his brother Roy, who actually, kind of sucks, but you're never really going to need a breaker unless it's specific bosses. But that's Weaver, and next up we'll have somebody else who I think you're very familiar with. Next up is Melty, who is a water human, and her slots are 5-star magic, 5-star support, and 4-star magic. Her skill is 13 second CT, heals all allies HP by 250, and increases all allies arts by 50 break. Her normal arts is 11,000 water damage magic for 13 seconds, increases all allies attack by 40%, and arts up by 3 per second. This is a type B art gen, just so you know, so it won't stack with other ones. And her true art is 28,000 water damage magic for 15 seconds, increases all allies fire resistance by 15%, and reduces enemies damage resistance by 50%. And here we have one of the most wanted units from the Shield Hero collaboration. Being able to give Arjun and with their skill is pretty good, and that may seem reminiscent of Fen, because he gives everybody 3 arts or 4 arts, I believe, and also gives arts with his true art, so he's type A, so he works perfectly alongside with her, since they can both basically stack up their arts. And with that 5-star magic, you could also put True Exceed to give her that additional 30 arts immediately, and with that 5-star support slot, you could put any AoE item that you want on her. She is extremely good. Her true art makes it so that you can hit enemies a little bit harder than you normally would, and getting that fire resistance is pretty handy and a big plus, since you're able to use her in Awoken Ganon's trial. So hey, that's a pretty good plus in my book. Her slots are pretty good, as I mentioned. I prefer that her last slot would probably either be, I would rather prefer it be a heal slot or maybe an attack slot, but I can't really complain since she's solid overall. She's also getting a luck buff too very soon, so whenever we decide to get the Shield Hero rerun, I highly recommend picking her up if you need her, because she's actually a pretty damn good unit, and honestly, I can't wait for it. I have all the Shield Hero collab units, and I'm gonna be dreading having to max luck her, but hey, look, she's extremely good, and her equipment too, like Melty's dress, actually pretty solid. So we will move on to the next one. And next we have Water Malia. Look at those slots. Look at those slots. Do I need to say more? But let's just get to her skill. 1900 water damage physical and chance to inflict freeze. Her normal arch is 15,000 water damage physical, and during arch stops enemies' actions and for 10 seconds reduces enemies' water resistance and freeze resistance by 30%. And her true arch is 31,200% water damage physical, and for 11 seconds increases all allies crit rate by 100% and increases water allies damage by 60%. I can't tell you how many times this girl has saved my ass from getting destroyed in different quests when I started out. Now, similar to her dark version, she also has a time stop ability where she quote unquote freezes time, which actually comes in handy if the enemy's going to do a big attack and you can just do a counter attack or give you time to heal. But she also gives your team another damage boost, and if you already have 2 guys, one of which I'll mention next in the video, that makes it even more nasty. Her time stop makes it so enemies are vulnerable to water attacks, and her 2 arch just giving them crit chance along with that 60% damage boost to everyone. Yeah, she's not playing any games at all. Her look alone is a win for me because honestly, holy shit, the assassin look is perfect for her. But, you know, all good things must come to an end, and we already know who we're going to talk about next. Alright, you should honestly know who this guy is. If you don't know, and I highly doubt that you don't, this right here is Vox, the absolute poster child of the entire game. And if you don't believe me, just look at the app and you'll see him next to whatever collab unit's going on or whatever. He's always in the main front and center. He replaced Roy. But look, let's just get right into it. Look at those slots. My fucking god. Look at these slots. A 5-star physical, a 5-star support, and a 4-star heal. You would think that someone like him probably needs a healing slot. No. You'll see what I mean. Okay. Let's just get right into it. So, his skill is 2400 water damage physical, increases own arts by 20, 1000 break. During Magia Drive, 2400 water damage physical and increases own arts by 40, 1000 break. His normal arch is 18,000 water damage physical and for 12 seconds increases ally stats by 30%, 2800 break. True arts for 180 seconds enters Magia Drive. During Magia Drive, 45,000 water damage physical and for 15 seconds increases allies critical rate by 100%, 4,000 break. Do I even need to say anything after that? Universally in this entire game, everybody wants Vox, whether you're new or old. He makes everything in the game way easier and laughs in the face of almost every difficult quest, unless it's stuff he literally can't be used in, which is probably like I think Virago and Grad. But even if he can't be used on those quests, he handles everything else as if it's his bitch. Now, here's the thing what I mean about him not needing a 4-star heal. So, 4-star heals are mainly used for like healing or whatever, right? Most of the time you'll just be cleansing, but unless you're gonna be using like HP up items, you know, with him, he doesn't need this. He's like a jack of all trades, and he can heal people, like your entire team's HP by 30% with his normal arts. He has a pseudo heal built into him. Like, come on now, pseudo heal, 100% crit chance for the entire team, and he gives himself arts on top of that with just his skill alone. And that's not even to mention that the fact that whatever equipment you put on him doesn't really fucking matter, because it's just gonna suit him either way. You can put True Nagi on him, which gives equipment CT as a passive. You can put his True Weapon, which will give him 50%, his skill down by 50%. Sorry, I can't speak. And if you put Raftalia's sword, it gives him 100% down on his skill, so he'll just be popping his skill like it's nobody's business. Fantastic slots. Yeah, you get the picture. I don't think ZS has any like plans to like power creep this guy any soon, but we'll see what happens. And if you really feel like it, you could be that one dickhead that could just run a full mono team of boxes and then just be able to clear everything your way. Like, it doesn't even matter, because honestly, like, even just using him by himself in an entire mono team slot, he's just going to basically breeze through everything. But yeah, that's mono water in a nutshell. Look, there are a lot more physical hitters you could include in this team. Like, you could put Sar. He fits really well in this team. If you're free to play and starting out, he's really great. Thetis, who is one of the best taunt tanks in the game. Mizuki, who handles floor 26 really well, or any quest that has a Hellfire active on the field, extremely well. But mono water handles just about anything it can get its hands on, and mono water will keep evolving as the game keeps going. It seems it's taken the magic damage route as of late, and that's probably another topic for another video. But this video has gone on long enough. This editing has gone on long enough. My life has gone on long enough. But thank you all so much for watching. This was inside look at mono water. I was about to say inside the mind. I was thinking about making one, but you know, we'll see what we do about that. Sorry about not uploading within the last couple weeks. I've had something extremely personal happen to me, and I just wanted to say sorry for not uploading. I really decided to take a break, and I'll be back on the regular grind. I haven't made any summon videos or anything because there's nothing worth summoning on, but I appreciate you all for watching, and I appreciate y'all for being extremely patient with me making this content. And like I said, this one has been in the making for quite a while. I just can't. It's just I barely have time to like edit the videos on my own, and I do it all on my phone. So pretty soon that's gonna change though. I'm gonna start putting money towards a PC. So you know. But yeah, guys, thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please subscribe, like, leave a comment down below, and let me know what team I should cover next. Mono fire, mono light. I mean, I don't have many options now, do I? Alright guys, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.